I'd like to talk to you today about my fundamental philosophy for the Synergie skincare range. It's really important that I explain that to you so you can really get an insight into why I do what I do. Firstly, protect, change and nurture is the Synergie mantra. Everything I create falls under that umbrella. Firstly, we need to protect against the harsh UV environment. If we don't use a good quality, in my belief, physical sunscreen, then we don't even need to bother about the rest of the products. Sunscreen is your number one anti-aging product, and it will also protect you against the insidious UVA rays and UVB rays that contribute to skin cancer. So protection is paramount. Secondly, change. If you don't see a perceivable change in your skin after using my cosmeceuticals, then what is the point? I use my cosmeceutical formulation and ingredients at the highest percentage to create a change. You should see a change, and you will see a change with using Synergie products. And finally, nurture. I believe it is just as important what I leave out of my products as what I put into them. Any questionable ingredients I will not include in my formulations, because your skin health, the health of my children and the health of my staff and my health is paramount. So that is really important to me. So protect, change and nurture is fundamental to my philosophy. Another really important element is my clean science philosophy, and that's where I take the very best of nature and the very best of science and I harness them together in synergy, if you like. Now, natural is not always best. For example, arsenic is completely natural and you wouldn't rub that all over your skin. Also, synthetic isn't necessarily a bad thing. I use synthetic peptides in my formulations, and these are peptides that have been recreated in a lab to be almost bioidentical to what's out there in nature, which means I don't have to pillage the coast of Brittany for seaweed for a particular ingredient. I can recreate that in a laboratory so it's more sustainable. So obviously creating the best of a laboratory ingredient and the best of a natural ingredient and bringing those ingredients together is so much better than looking at each in isolation. And that's what I believe clean science is all about. Another really important philosophy for me as a formulator is my seed principle, whereby every single active ingredient I use in a product has to abide by my seed principle. It has to exhibit stability, efficacy, elegance, and delivery, SEED. And I'll go through each one of those very briefly. Firstly, stability. The ingredients cannot be broken down by heat, light, oxygen. They have to remain stable from their journey from the bottle to your skin cells. Secondly, efficacy. Effectiveness. If the products don't have an effect on the skin and create a visible change, again, what's the point? Thirdly, elegance. What's the first thing you do when you put a product on your hand? You smell it, you feel it. If it doesn't smell good, if it doesn't feel right, it's not elegant, you won't want to use it. No matter how good it is, it has to have that beautiful feel-good quality. And finally, delivery. I use a number of delivery systems to enable the ingredients to get from the product to your target cells to create that change. We may use liposomal encapsulation, acidity, the size of the particle, many different methods, but we must ensure that they are delivered to your skin to create a visible change. So my seed principle underlines my formulating, and it's a really important part of the Synergie philosophy.